Israeli President Isaac Herzog met with the Bahrain's King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa in a first visit by an Israeli head of state to the Gulf states since the countries forged ties 2 years ago. Both held talks at Myanmar's Godambia Palace. The visit comes after Israel and Bahrain agreed in 2020 to normalize ties as part of a US-brokered Abraham Accords, which was also the basis for establishing relations with the UAE, where he intends to visit next week. In 2020, Bahrain, the United Arab Emirates and Morocco became the first Arab states in decades to normalize ties with Israel. These negotiations were spearheaded by the administration of former US President Donald Trump. President Herzog said he was extremely honored to visit the island nation and called it a historic step.
Your Majesty, this is a great moment. And I'm extremely honored to be here in the Kingdom of Bahrain. You're at the forefront of making history in the region, where Jew and Muslim can dwell together as sons of Abraham and move forward in peace. It's a long process, but we can dream of it and we can see. I think what we're doing today is another step, historic step, towards upgrading the relationship and bringing friendship and partnerships in so many fields. I'm sure that this visit will enhance greatly the cooperation that we have between our nations for the benefit of our peoples and the entire region. So thank you. Shukran jazeelan.
Thank you.
Normalization with Israel is debatable. Bahrain's population is majority Shiite and the country has been ruled since 1783 by the Sunni Al Khalifa family. Now, Bahrain's Shiite majority long has accused the country's Sunni Muslim rulers of treating them like second-class citizens. But the visit of the Israeli president comes as a ray of hope. The king, addressing the president, hoped for strengthening ties.
It supports the strengthening of joint relations and joint cooperation between our countries. We wish you a happy visit. Thank you, President.
Meanwhile, this visit comes amid large anti-Israel protests. Herzog's security was tightened following an online social media campaign from Bahraini opposition activists. According to local media reports, the demonstrators burned an Israeli flag and were later squared off with the riot police. For more on this story, our correspondent Jody Cohen sent us this report from Ranana in Israel. Take a look.
President Herzog's two-day visit to Israel's new allies in West Asia is being called historic, with the first ever visit of an Israeli president to Bahrain and his address to the first ever Abu Dhabi Space Forum, which also involves Indian Prime Minister Modi. However, not everyone's happy, with protests taking place at the weekend against the visit, leading to security being boosted. Remember, the Abraham Accords are still young, and Israel and Bahrain have been building relationships at a leadership level and on trade and defence cooperation, with people-to-people ties expected to come in time. In the meantime, Bahrain's foreign minister suggested the country looks forward to working with the incoming government, describing Netanyahu as a man of peace who signed the Abraham Accords. This is Jody Cohen for WION World is One.